Evening, good afternoon, and I'm very happy that we're currently running towards our 30 episode 29 today. Almost there, almost to the landmark. And with me tonight is my dear good friend Christian. Hello, Christian. How are you doing? I hope everything is okay and COVID-free, or at least under control in Denmark. Um,
Still, yeah.
we're running on lockdown here in Romania, so basically this stream will have to end in about 1 hour sharp. Otherwise, I'll be like arrested.
It is a curfew, right?
Yeah, it's something like a curfew here, and we need to be very, very fast. But I said I cannot skip this chatting with friends. Hello to everybody who's watching us. Hello to everybody who joined the channel, especially to my young students who just keep coming to the show and they keep subscribing, and I'm very happy about that. I really hope they will at a point start and enjoy this hobby. I'm eventually gonna invite them to take take a look at one of the games we're going to play. Hello Patrick, hello Soran, hello to everybody who's gonna watch us later. Soran, I hope everything is okay with you. I hope everything is fine. Soran went through some rough period, but I hope he's doing well now. Saying hello to all the little kids who are joining us for the stream right now. So guys, basically today is gonna be a short stream, but very condensed one. Patrick already came with a question regarding if Vitman was legal or not, used as I used it in that list I've built for the game with Rob. Basically, the problem that the Vitman card has, it is that it says that it has to be the formation command. Basically, you can only apply to the formation command if you do it that way, because otherwise you could, for example, place if you have a formation card that applies to the entire formation, you can apply it to an individual platoon if you want. But with Vitman, the problem is that it is specific to the HQ of that formation. Basically, I went with the idea, if you're going to put Vitman inside, I mean, it should be FAQ'd from my perspective, but yeah, of course, we've skipped that part, as many others with Battlefront lately. Oh my God! And the problem was that what happens is. We decided we're going to play Vidman like this. I asked him if it's okay with him. It's not totally against the way the lists should be built. And Soran, maybe, as he wrote an article about the list building, he could tell us if we could take Vitman as a hero for a platoon of SS Tigers, just like that. Other than that, if you guys have any other things and suggestions, just feel free. I know Christian wants to share with us some of his experiences with tournament tools or tournament organizing tools. We're gonna have a tournament here in Romania. It's finally settled between the 21st and 22nd of November. So basically, not this weekend, the next weekend. And we're really hoping that things will be okay. I mean, that it won't be a total lockdown, because that will be very unpleasant. But with the current curfew that you need to be in house by 11, I don't know. I don't understand why that will help with spreading or not spreading the COVID thing. But hey, that's the way the rules are for now in Romania. I don't know how it is with you guys in your countries. But here the government decided that people should not walk on the streets by night. It's a bit strange for me, but yeah. I'm not a night walker, so I don't know that. I
Stay at home.
Yeah, I usually stay at home, enjoy a glass of wine, and probably get some sleep. But sometimes it happens that it gets me up to 12 o'clock at the office or doing these streams. So basically I require a bit more time because yeah, I'm an active guy and I like to do a lot of things. Sometimes that works fine, sometimes it doesn't. So aside what Christian wants to show to us, I have something really nice that I want to talk to you about. I just got this by our local shop. So I ordered it out at the shop. I didn't order it online. I really think that everybody who can help their local shops should do it during this period. Although hobbyists and usually modeling hobbyists are pretty active during these curfews times because you don't have anything else to do. There aren't any new movies on TV because people just stopped making movies, and basically what you end up with are cheap TV shows or doing some modeling. So I know that we have our gaming club, which has also a gaming shop, but another shop that's specifically only on models and on modeling, and they do train dioramas, they do other games and systems. I know they have like a huge sale increase, especially by mail, and that's due to the fact that people are discovering this hobby, being in lockdown and being closed inside their houses. And other than that, Saldin no, as Vinman is a formation, it looks like he can only be taken when taken in Tiger company, but I have been wrong before. Exactly, Soren, no, not exactly, you've been wrong before, but it's a fact. It's not clear enough that you cannot take it, but you should always check with your tournament organizers, as Rob said also in his video, in his battle report, that you need to take into consideration these issues. Righty, Christian, you want to start or you want me to start unboxing this beauty?
I can start.
Alrighty.
But first, I'm sending you a picture right now on your email because I want to share with you guys a neat little trick how we can, in connection to last week's stream about improving your list building. I'm going to show you guys a neat little trick you can use during play, and I'm going to send it to you right now. So just a second. Hopefully last time you had some nice hours with us and got something out of the small crash course in how to improve your lists. So I'm going to send this to you right now.
Send it over because I've checked it and it's not there yet. So
but basically the trick is about how you can utilize the line of sight rules to optimize your shooting. So just give me a sec too, I'll be right there.
I need to PowerPoint slideshow. No, it's not PowerPoint slideshow.
No. And it's going to be on your email. Just a second.
Yeah.
And hopefully you guys are also having some spare time to interact in our common hobby. I am personally painting on my British reconnaissance company full of Daimlers and half-tracks.
Is it finished?
No. Not yet. So I've sent it right now, so it should be in your mailbox right now.
Yeah, just waiting for it. Tomic, thank you for subscribing, and thank you to everyone else subscribing to us. I haven't forgot about the giveaway, guys. It's just the fact that it takes some time for us to get everything ready and in time. And by the time I was thinking about the giveaway for 100 subs, I was already at 250, and I was like, what? But yeah, we're gonna come back to that. All right, guys. So nice trick. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Sorry. I keep like having this dry cough, you know. It's one of the COVID symptoms, but I'm surely not COVIDed, so don't be afraid.
You just did a test the other day, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's up on the screen right now.
Yeah, and this is just me trying to be a bit artistic in the Paint app. But what I'm trying to show is that on the little picture here, I've shown a building, which is the big black square thingy, and the orange-red symbol is supposed to symbolize a tiger tank. And up front, there is a Sherman Firefly platoon with 3 Shermans and 1 Firefly. And let's say it's the German player's turn, and you want to engage those Shermans. You can utilize the line of sight rules in your favor. Instead of going straight up towards the tanks, I know you cannot mistaken target if you are too close, but let's say they are further out. This is a simple drawing. But if you move your tank in such a fashion that you can only see the Firefly, you are able to target that Firefly and only take that one out, because he cannot mistake the targets to the other vehicles that he cannot see. So this is a way for you to utilize the rules of line of sight to your benefit. And you can do this in every fashion. It could also be another unit, let's say some half-tracks, where you want to take out the half-track with the anti-tank 6 gun on it. I think it's a 3.7 millimeter anti-tank gun. You can use the exact same thing. So use the terrain to your advantage, and by that utilizing the line of sight rules to your benefit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. It's I call it the laser point rule, where we're trying this, especially with the fact, I mean, I'm using a different tactic. You're using terrain here, but I'm using usually my own units. So basically, I move one of my units in such way that with the other unit from behind, I can only see one tank. And with this unit, I can only see on this one, and I can only allocate shots on this one. And I'm not depending on the terrain, but it's basically same technique as you are using here, the house, and you just have one target, and your opponent will not be able to use mistaken target. So yeah, really good tip, and you can also try that.
Yeah, and this is something that I've been implementing in my games, but it was brought up to me recently by one of the guys in the Danish community, Michael Rask, who has made a YouTube channel about Flames of War and battle reports. It's only in Danish though, until now. I think he's going to try and do some ones in English as well, but he's
we're waiting for him to come on our channel and start a discussion.
I've already asked him, so
good.
Said, that he had to polish his
English.
School English. Yeah.
All right.
But I think we can get him on the show for sure. And Michael have done he's a teacher by day. That's his job. So he's good at making, in videos with instruction in it.
Is he the history teacher you told me about? You went on a car trip?
No, that's Benjamin. But Michael is I think he's a public school teacher, elementary school. So he's good at educating and teaching people, and then these little tricks are nice for new beginners and also people that just want to improve their play. So.
Exactly.
Shout out to Michael.
Exactly. It's something almost similar to what I'm doing. I mean, I'm going through this mad adventure currently, being informatics teacher, which it like changed my life completely for the past 2 months. But I'm trying to hang in there and do my best with all the kids and everything. Righty, so yeah.
Let's open tourneykeeper then.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry guys, we are in a bit of a rush because I have a lot of studying to do tonight, and there's a curfew in.
And I don't want to be arrested. And these little guys know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna move my camera a little bit, so you guys can see the absolutely naughty thing we have here, which is this little. All right. So that's my keyboard, and I'm gonna just do it like this. All right, I think you guys have a nice view. I will try and put it like this with a bigger screen. You guys can see on a bigger scale. Let's see what it is inside and what can we find. It's ringed. What can we find inside this starter box? I'm really looking forward. I mean, I already know what I'm gonna find out inside because it's written on it, but I'm really hoping that the decals are useful to me, not as the SS decals which I ordered and actually just have one sheet with you know, with the
one sheet. Not one sheet.
One sheet, not shit, my friend. So only one sheet of decals for the SS. Others are just with numbers, and that really pissed me off because I paid about 10 euros or something like that for that, and it didn't give me too much for that, too much SS for that. Alrighty, unboxing. Let's see what you can find inside. It says here that you can find inside this box 5 Panther tanks, 2 Tiger tanks, 2 Pack 43s, 88 tank hunter teams, 2 SDKFZ 250 with 2cm gun, 2 Pumas, and 6 SDKFZ with MGs. And of course some infantry, but we already have infantry inside.
What's the price cost to you?
So this I haven't paid for it yet, which is very good. So price wise, it's this one was free, but for the
retail price,
price, it's about 80 euros.
Yeah, okay.
So not that much, and it gets you pretty much a lot of things. You can see them right inside here. So for everybody, for all the kids watching this, you need these toys to be able to play the game, because you keep asking me, what do you need to play the game? This is what you need to play a game. Right, so I have some the usual plastic, let's say, which of course doesn't look that good. You see here with all the folds. This is how this SS guys look. The helmets, look at this guy. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yep. So guys, if you want to chat, keep it in English so that everybody can see what you're talking about. Otherwise, please use the Discord. These are the pack guns, crews. What do we have here? These are some MG guys. It's really chaotic because you have pack crews and you also have the 2 pack crews, 6-man crew, more than enough, but you only have 2 guns, so that's about it. Then you have some SDKFZ drivers, just 4, and you have 6, so should be more around here probably. These are, yeah, you have some drivers here. These are only for the SDKFZ. I don't know what these guys are for. No, these are the guys from the cannons, right? the guys use
Yeah.
to mount inside the cannons. Alrighty. So let's put this here. So a lot of infantry, a lot of small things to have and to hold.
So does it come with a rule book just like the old ones? Like a short paperback.
Let me just get to that. Now these I think are the Panther sprues with tracks and everything. They look really nice. I had 5 Panther pack, but it was the gray plastic one, where you could make the Yak Panther also.
The plastic soldier ones, or which ones?
No, the Battlefront ones. It was the one. It was the one in version 3. Now, 2 stands for the large guns, and you have 4 medium bases and 1 large base, and of course some very nice and very useful plugs for
filling out the bases.
For filling out the bases, exactly.
Yeah.
But I know we're discussing with people that are way beyond this level, that do their own bases and do all the crazy things. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother you with that. Alrighty, let's see what is here. This box is pretty full, you know. It's stacked up to the max. 5 Panthers, decent looking ones. They are the early Panthers, the only early Panthers, Panther A's. I wonder if they're gonna put the Panther G later on with front 10. Just wondering. So these are to complete the Panthers.
I think, do they come with any stowage, or is it just like a plain Panther?
So it should be like this. A very, very good question. They have only these small tracks you can put, and then some spare side wheels, you know, this right here.
Road wheels, yeah.
Road wheels, but that's about it. Then we have the SDKFZ MG, which looks just like the regular one. I mean, I just built 5 of these, and I had a real big issue with them. So it's just like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 6, and there are 6. One thing I don't understand, and this is one thing that I want to talk to you about, is why Battlefront is putting, I mean, the SDKFZ 250 MG should be more or less like this, you know? You should have this in your box, in the 250 SDKFZ 250 box. You should also have this. I mean, why don't you have the option to be able to mount the 2 centimeter gun, or the Stummel one, or the mortar one? I mean, you should be able to do this. I think this is robbing people. Oh, it's just this part. It's in the same matrix. It isn't different.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you buy, and again, if you buy from Plastic Soldier, you have all the optimization options, and I think also if you buy from Skytrix and stuff like that, you can buy individual customization things, and especially in 28mm, if you play bolt action and chain of command and so on, you can get Rubicon models where you, let's say you buy a Panzer IV, you buy one package or one pack of Panzer IV,
yep,
and it includes every version that were made during the war.
Exactly.
And with every kind of different, you know, side skirts and different barrel types and everything. And Battlefront is just gonna sell you a box with no customization options.
I mean, come on.
There's no storage to individually, like,
I was
how can I put it?
I was
Customize your own vehicles.
exactly. I was even expecting. I mean, I was getting three vehicles for the recon. I was expecting to get three of these. How you say, add-ons to the
Yeah.
SDKFZ 250 sprue, but no, it's just the two for the 250 2 centimeter one. Not so good. I'm not that happy about this because yeah, I mean it doesn't take that much to just give all the options to your clients. And also my problem is that with this recon you only get three in a box if you buy it from Battlefront. And I wonder if in that box where you get three, you get two like this and one normal.
I don't know.
Because
I haven't.
imagine trying to build a reconnaissance formation.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely crazy. Of course, two Pumas, and we already know how the Pumas look. I could use the Puma. How do you say?
Yeah, but then again, now when I'm painting on my reconnaissance company, it is by far the most expensive army that I've ever built in Flames of War. But I would say in Battlefront's defense that I actually like the new Bren carriers and I like the new Daimlers. They are really nice in comparison to the old wrestling ones. I would give them that.
Absolutely perfect. I really like the carriers also, and I really you can buy this at the local store we have here in Bucharest. So, and Vlad, if you want, I can give you a link after the stream. So basically, the problem is the carriers come in a pack of 6. And you can do the wasps. You can do the AA one. You can even do the MG one. So you can do absolutely all the variants in a box of 6. And of course they are only 3 in platoons. So why not make the 250 SDKFZ also like this? I mean, is it that hard? Am I the only one who's like a little bit upset about this?
But again, they make like the Stumers. If you buy them now, the only difference is that they included the guns for it.
Yeah, and think about another thing. The 250, the SDKVZ 250, if you buy the MG1 for your reconnaissance grenadiers, you're just gonna get 5 in a box. You're not gonna get 7. In your platoon should have 7. I mean, is this a ripoff? Yeah, I think it is. I'm sorry for Battlefront. These are the Tigers. I can't wait to build these Tigers. They look quite nice. The models look really crisp. Of course, they are Zimmerit ones. So if you want to run them in mid-war, they will not work that much. I mean, if you want to keep the historical accuracy. But other than that, they look nice. They don't have that much storage. They just have tracks, and that's about it.
Yeah, but you can sculpt some by yourself in Milliput or in green stuff. But again, like they should have an option for the ones that just want to make what I would call a battle-ready army. That is not going to take ages to create an army and do all kinds of customization themselves. They should be able to feel like a nice tabletop standard army, and by that I also think that it should have the options to, let's say, add different commanders, different crew, different customizations with like storage packages, blankets, bedrolls, so on and so forth.
Exactly. What I have now, these are the pack for 43s, which are a really nice sculpt, very hard to assemble though, but they look really nice once you put them all together. And we have the rulebook, which is very nice because if you buy this starter set, you already have the rulebook. I don't know if it is the updated one with the updated missions and everything.
It should be.
It should be, but breakthrough, node, retreat, bridgehead, contact, rear guard. It's all the standard missions, let's say, because yeah, you have to buy the big book to be able to have it.
But then again, it's nice that you get a rule book in the kit. That's nice.
Yeah, so rule book, standard rule book. If you want to buy this, you can go and buy it, and you have everything you need to start playing. Now, the drum rolls, you also get the cards for everything you can actually have in this. The Waffen-SS, the way what you have in the list with the Tiger company, Panther company, Panzer company, and everything.
Organization chart.
Yeah, the organization chart. Then you have the cards, which is really nice if you want to use the Tiger SS. These are very nice to have. Whoop. Because sometimes you bring them to the table and they're very good and useful, and they help you around with this. And they are the Panther SS, the normal Panthers, the SS Armor Panzer Grenadiers. It's already here, SS Panzer Grenadier Platoon. Now, I didn't expect to have this Reconnaissance SS, so basically everything you can do with the infantry. The SDKFZ Transport, the Puma, and the 250 OP. I haven't seen the 250, the Recon one. So, Panther, all right. So, no card for the Recon. So just the Puma, and you don't have the 250 Recon. Okay, maybe it's just on my pack, but it's not in the pack. So, yeah. They didn't even think about people maybe wanting to play the 250 Recon list.
No.
Yeah,
No.
very.
But it's very beginner-friendly box.
It's a beginner-friendly box, exactly. Then this, very useful. Decals for the SS, very useful, and I think they're more than on the SS decals that I bought. And then you have some regular German numbers and crosses that you can use on your Panther. So, hello gents. Yeah, the 250 Recon, not even here. Whoa. I was not expecting this, but it is what it is. And we move forward. Do we still have something here? Yeah, we have the Waffen-SS Start here, which is a booklet that helps you, describes how you should build everything that it is in this. The armored car, the Pumas, the Tiger, the Panthers, and the Pack 43 gun. Other than this, it has the points also. So this box gives you 95 points ready to use of vehicles. So basically more than enough to be able to play the game, not competitively, but you can go and give it a shot and see how it goes. You will probably, in the beginning, you'll feel that you are pretty much strong with all the Panthers and Tigers. Then you realize you're hit on 3+, and then you start learning the game the hard way. But yeah, that's okay. No problem. I am also pre-ordering the Waffen-SS dices, which I really hope are not the regular German dices in a tin with the SS on it. I really hope they are special dices, at least they should write SS on them or something like that. Yeah, this is it. Pretty good. A little bit disappointed with the fact that I didn't got. Let's bring you back on the screen, my friend. You were already on the screen, but I want to make you my equal. So basically, I was really expecting some more sprues for the 250 options, and I'm really thinking about maybe taking this to a 3D scanner and have it 3D printed for all those SDKFZ 250s that I have right here, because these sprues are absolutely compatible with this little sprue, and I would beg Battlefront to maybe sell this as options or add-ons for everybody to be able to buy, because you could ask for €2 or €3 for this, or €5 maybe, just to make the upgrade possible for the 250. So basically this is the regular 250, and this is the 250 with attachment to be able to make the Stummel ones, the mortar ones, and the Recon 2cm gun model. Yeah, I'm good with I'm good with this. I think I will keep it. I know one of my good friends really wants the 250s for his reconnaissance formation that he's going to use. So basically we're gonna see how it goes, and I will put this back, and let's carry on, gents.
Yes. It's like normally it's a marathon when we stream to you. Tonight is a sprint.
Yeah. Exactly. Tonight we run. I mean, I was pretty fast.
Yeah. But all in all, it's a nice kit, and if you want to start building a SS Force, you'll find everything you need in there. Perhaps you need some additional units, but you can definitely use this as a core force, so to speak.
Exactly. What you need as a plus for this or to this is maybe some Panzer Force, because they are the really workhorse on the German armor, and you really need those. Oh my god, putting this back in the box will be nightmare.
Yeah.
So I will just put it like this. Theo and his subtlety.
Yeah.
We have an elephant in the room, but I'm happy. Righty. I've just put this aside. Do they have a version of the rulebook? Do they say anywhere about the version?
No, I don't think so. But it's for V4 late. I don't know if they updated.
Yeah, they have some core rules and stuff like that. Yeah, I will put it to the test with my other rules later on. Alrighty, so Christian, let's organize a tournament, my friend. Is it?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see. I did something to my mouse. All right. Where is it? Tournament.
All right. Meanwhile, Theo is sorting out the technical stuff. I can explain what the next part of the show is about. And let's say you want to organize a small tournament in your country. Obviously, you have to take into consideration the COVID-19 restriction in your country, obviously, but hopefully at one point this will all end, so we can just host major tournaments. But this next part of the show is about a browser app or browser program called tourneykeeper, which is really nice and easy to use when you are hosting a tournament, if you want to beat a TO. And as you can see, TO have logged in here, and you just go to tourneykeeper.com.
.net.
.net, sorry, yeah, .net. And I'll write it in the chat right now. And I think TO, could you post a link in the description afterwards?
Yeah. I can do it right now, actually, I think.
Okay, I've just written it in the chat. But as you can see, this it's just like any other online thing where you need to create a account with your email address and make a password on, and so on and so forth. And it's also nice for future references when you want to create a tournament. You can just use the same account, and if you're participating as a player, you can also use your account to sign up with. So, Gio, if you push your name in the right upper corner, because you're already logged in.
Am I? No.
Yes, you are.
Now I am.
Yeah. So go up to the top right corner and just click on your name.
All right.
Then there's a button that's called Create Tournament.
Create. So I have my army list, my games. Look, my tournaments. You can see.
Yeah.
You can see my ATC 2009.
Yeah,
oh, so yeah. Table.
But if you, we can see all your glorious results some other time too. But if you push, as you can see in the top left corner, you can see my tournaments. In this case, this is where the tournaments you have been participating in, and settings, obviously army lists, and then create tournament. But let's say you create an account, you press on your own name in the top right corner, and then you push
create all right, tournament. So create tournament name. All right.
It could be Romanian GT.
Romanian GT. All right.
And then you can choose the game system. You have to pick Flames of War.
Tournament start, tournament end. Yeah. I selected Flames of War. There are a lot of tabletop games and Flames of War. And country, it's Romania. Do they have Romania? Yes, they have it. It's a singles tournament, exactly. Singles settings, players default active.
Yeah, and then you can scroll down because there's a bit of latency here when I'm watching you as well.
Yeah, it's single settings. Players default active. Use seed. What do I have to pick here?
You can just take players default active, and then in scorings it's just standard.
Standard.
ITC is for like 40k and stuff.
All right.
Then you can choose that it's a national tournament.
Exactly.
And
number of players, 12. Let's put.
Yeah.
All right. Allow players to report results. Yes. Player in tournament.
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
What is this?
If you just allow them to turn in the results,
yes,
mistakes often happen. It has to go through the TO in my experience.
So
so you can just unclick allow players to report results, because sometimes they mix up the correct amount of points given and stuff like that.
All right.
And you can use secondary points if you want.
Yes.
Like with in a DTC where you have a big point for winning.
Yeah, and small points.
0 points. Yeah, and small points.
And then so this secondary points is this, yes?
Yeah.
And then can you use, for example, platoons or stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it's already set for secondary points. It is platoons. I think it's already set up for small points and big points. Otherwise, let me see.
Show soft scores. What does it do?
Soft scores is like if you want to put in painting points and fair play points and stuff like that.
Soft scores are not used for pairings. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can use soft scores.
It could also be like a best sportsmanship or.
Yeah. Something like that. Best sportsmanship. Yeah, that's good. When the lists are available, people will come with them at the tournament.
Yeah, but they can also, when they sign up, they can also attach. I think they should be able to attach their lists to the program when they sign up. Otherwise, they can email you in advance.
No, but we decided that we're gonna have people just coming. Here I put my email. Yes, yeah. Because otherwise people will just come and say. I mean, they will come at the tournament with the list already. This is how.
Yeah.
And then I put create tournament, right?
Yeah. But a good idea is to have them send it in advance so you can check it for mistakes.
Yeah, they're pretty much everybody. They are veterans of ETC, so we have about 4 or 6 new players that we're gonna nurse, let's say.
So yeah, but you created the tournament now, just because there's a bit of latency on my end.
Yeah, I said create tournament, and now it's
Okay.
update tournament. And now where do I see my tournament?
You can go back, push your name in the top right corner, and
Yes.
then push my tournaments.
My tournaments. All right, now I see my tournament singles. All right.
And
Pretty cool.
yeah, and then if you go to your tournament, then there's in the top there's a button for let me see. Yeah, you could go to tourneykeeper. Just push the tourneykeeper name in the left corner.
Yes.
And then you can see upcoming tournaments in the right side. And you can just pick Romania and Flames of War.
So Romania. All right.
Yeah.
Sign up. Okay.
And let's say you want to go into the tournaments. You should pick upcoming tournaments too. Have you done that? Yeah.
Yeah. I just figured it out.
Yeah, and in there's let me see, because it's a bit of latency on it. I just have to wait until the updates.
Oh, I can sign up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to sign up. I will be playing probably Britain, and if not, German. And I'm gonna go ranked, of course, because I'm ranked.
Yeah. And then when you sign in there, you use the codex and which army you're playing.
Yeah.
And you can, on the top, there's an admin button.
Right. Export army lists, export pairings, organizers, import players, game overview, players. Right. How do I give the link to my guys?
You simply just tell them to go to the web page, tourneykeeper.net, make an account, sign in, and just like you, they go to the right side of the front page and choose upcoming tournaments, Flames of War, Romania, and then you have given it a name, Romanian GT, and they just push that link and sign up. You know
that for this, on the 21st of November, you'll have to counsel me with everything.
I can be like the
super,
like the you know what, like in football where they have the fourth referee
exactly
sitting in the video room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna do, that's gonna be one crazy weekend, because we're gonna do live streams from the event. I will be live streaming my table and my games. Hopefully my opponents will not complain about that, because from time to time we get tired and maybe start cursing or spilling beers. And second, I have some internet connections with OBS, and we're back. Sorry for the little hiccup.
It's just a glitch in the matrix.
A glitch in the matrix, exactly. OBS decided to fade away.
Yeah, but as you can see now, it's also, I also have a glitch right now. I don't know if it's some general problem. But again, you can see there's create Swiss pairings, delete last round, create. Yeah.
Penalty.
Different options.
I can give penalties.
Yeah. And you can see there's painting and quiz and penalty and everything.
Oh yeah, and you can add players at the location, let's say.
Yeah. So if you see now there's no one signed up, but let's say I'm signing in.
Come on, sign up. It's
Yeah.
It's really easy to come to Romania now.
Yeah.
You're just probably gonna have to go to quarantine for 1 week or something like that.
Okay. That's the same. Why is it calling me like this?
What?
It's just.
Internet is doing
Now
crazy.
I've signed up. Yeah, I've signed up now. Let's say I sign up as Britain. Okay, can you see me in there now?
Players, yeah, Christian.
Yeah. Okay, so if you push the admin and let's say pairings, and I go to admin again in the top. Yeah.
All right. So create Swiss pairing.
Yeah.
Oh, uneven amount of players. What?
Yeah, I think it's because we're. How many players are we?
I can do this, Virgo. No. I can't see the players.
Yeah, I think there might be some update going on or some internet connections, but even though the system is very user friendly and easy to use, and it's a nice way for you as a TO to have more time to focus on playing if you're like a player as well at the tournament, and it's easy because the system or the program takes into consideration a lot of factors in regards to creating pairings and Swiss pairings.
Mm-hmm.
So it will also take into consideration if the players, let's say you want to create the first round, it's no problem. But then if you go to like the third and fourth round, you might have met a lot of the players at the tournament. So it will take into consideration that you don't meet the same players twice. And again, you will face the ones that are equal in points like you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you are at the end of the tournament, you have the same amount of points as another guy, so you share the first place. It cannot happen with the program because it will look at the opponents you faced as well, like a third tiebreaker. So if you only faced against, lesser good players as the other guy, so to speak, like worse players, and he faced better players, then he will win. Can you see that? So it's like a third tiebreaker in case of complete tie in points.
All right.
So it's really nice for the program that can figure that out.
That's very good. That's very good. Very good thing. Thank you very much, Christian. Very useful. We'll be using this for our tournament, and I'm sure the guys at the club will have really blessed with it. We used some kind of system like this. It is the other one, so not tourneykeeper, but the other one, which is called, I don't know how.
Battle rankings or something like that.
Battle ranking or something like that, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's something similar to this one. And I think we'll give it a shot and see how it goes, because it's very easy to just do everything on the spot. It will probably allow me to be able to play also. And I really hope the guys will show up for the tournament. I really hope things are gonna be really, really crazy and nice at the same time. I will be building my list on the channel on Wednesday together with you guys. So West Coast pairing is very good on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soren, if you want to participate over the phone or over Skype, no problem.
No, it's best. I think it's a program he was talking
It's a
about.
program, yeah, that you can use on the phone. But I was inviting Soren over to our tournament to play online with us remotely, as we tried to play some games ourselves, and they were pretty fun. Also, Christian, if you have any time, I want to try my list out. So
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
just let me know, because I have this big table ready to have games played upon.
Yeah,
So bring it on, and that's about it, guys. Because
yeah.
it's
The
already,
short anecdote.
yeah, the short anecdote. You're gonna go now.
Yeah. Today it's gonna be about the fact that it's the 11th day on the 11th month, and we are already past the 11th hour. But today it's the annual anniversary or Remembrance Day for the end of the First World War,
The Great War, yes,
the Great War that led, like the end of the First World War led to the beginning of the Second World War.
exactly.
So I'm just gonna do a short commemorative thing about this, and it's a big thing in the British Commonwealth to celebrate this during the entire month of November. So they wear puppies because they were the only ones that could grow in no man's land, and therefore to remember all the ones that died during the war, they wear poppies, which is this red flower, corn flower, that grows normally in different kinds of fields, and it was the only flower that did ever grow in no man's land. And it also symbolizes all the blood lost with the red color. And I have, at one point when I was deployed to Afghanistan, had a ramp ceremony, as we call it, where they send off a soldier up the ramp into the Hercules plane and fly them back home in a coffin. And we always stood at attention before it lifted off, and the sergeant major would call out, "By the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. And when you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today. Least we forget." So it's a very, food for thought, so to speak, those remembrance words that somebody gave there today for your tomorrow, and it still holds up to this day. So we must never forget, even though it's over 100 years back now, and there are no ones living from that period. But again, it's turned into like a veteran day for every soldiers and service people from different branches of the state that served to protect the different communities. So that's a short anecdote about the First World War. And then the second thing is that I'm going to talk about really quickly about some really cool guys. And now we're going back to the Second World War. And they are called the Filthy 13. And they were part of the US Airborne Division during the Second World War. And the reason why they were called the Filthy 13 was that it was a group of guys that refused to bathe and shave because they wanted to use their water rations for other stuff. And they only bathed once a week, and they never washed their uniforms. So you can imagine how they smell. But they were like some gangsters and lesser criminal types. So they went AWOL sometimes and went fishing in the nearby lakes when they were deployed to southern England and fished with TNT. So they just dropped some TNT in the lakes, and then all the fish, would die from the
From the
concussion.
shock, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But the famous pictures of U.S. airborne troops painting themselves with Indian war paint and shaving off their heads to have mohawks were actually filmed in 13, and the photographers, used this and said that everybody in the 101st did it, but it was actually those guys that started it, and they helped out alongside with actually 506th Parachute Battalion, and they were part of the 326th Airborne Engineer Battalion, sorry, and with only a force of 150 out of 700 people, because they got scattered so much over Normandy, they held off some very key bridges during the 5th of June in 1944. So that's quite cool, actually. And that's it for tonight of anecdotes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I wanted to add, but you just jumped to the next subject. It's Remembrance Day also in Romania, and I think all around the world. And I thank you for reminding us. It just came to my mind today that it's the 11th of the 11th month and the 11th hour. This was one of the let's say quotes that I really liked, because I'm born on the 11th myself, so I'm one of the 11th element, let's say. And guys, thank you very much. Let's all keep in mind our ancestors. Let's all keep in mind. I had a discussion today with some of the kids in my classroom regarding our grandparents, our grand-grandparents, and I really like the fact that they know that their grand-grandparents actually went to war. Actually, they were forced to go to Siberia and things like this. And it's really, really good that we teach our kids and we teach our grandkids, let's say, when we'll get that old, about history and about everything that we know right now, because it's easy now to keep track and to keep information for one another and to give it to another later on, because we have access to a lot of things, from paper and ink to education, and also to this media things, to where we don't know where we're gonna go to and how far we're gonna get to, but it's very important that we use these things to remember our past, to remember our history, just not to repeat it in a bad way. So,
exactly.
So, thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. See you guys next time. See you on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be streaming on this weekend, but surely the next weekend we'll be going crazy about the Romanian GT tournament. And if any of the kids want to join in for the tournament and want to come and take a look at what's going on, if we're gonna be still okay with the COVID thing, more than welcome to come and watch the big boys having a fun game. Thank you, guys.
And next Wednesday also too, I'll be, sorry to interrupt,
Yeah.
I'll be bringing a lot of videos from this weekend's tournament in Denmark.
Exactly, because I was wondering if you're going to do some live streaming, but if you bring the videos, I will be more forgiven with you not streaming from there. And if you have the tournament, I'm really hoping you will give me a chance, so we test some armies, maybe tomorrow evening or on Friday evening, if you have any time. All right?
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. Thank you, guys, one more time. See you next time. Goodbye.